Good afternoon. My name is Shirley Watts. My presentation is on John Broadus Watson, the founder of behaviorism. He was born in 1878 in Greenville, South Carolina, to Emma and Picken Watson. His mother was very religious, but he was closer to his father, who drank and had extramarital affairs, and who also left them when John was only 3 years old. This devastated John, and he rebelled against his mother, his teachers, and became very violent. However, when he attended Furman University, one of his teachers was able to turn his life around, and he later enrolled in the University of Chicago, where he became interested in comparative psychology and studying animals. John's dissertation was on the relationship between behavior in the white rat and the growth of the nervous system. He received his PhD when he was only 25 years old and later became an associate professor of psychology at Johns Hopkins University. When he was only 35 years old, Watson delivered a lecture entitled Psychology as the Behaviorist Views It at Columbia University. Before his speech, although many questions had been asked with very few answers given, the field of psychology did not agree on the nature of conscience or how to study it. Watson believed the problem was the use of outdated methods and inappropriate subject matters. He took conscious and self-analysis out of the picture and proposed an objective psychology called behaviorism. He believed that psychology was the study of people's action with the ability to predict and control these actions. His theory was considered radical and anti-mentalism because it reduced thinking to an implicit response and its reliance on reaction. Previous theories of psychology relied on it being a natural science of behavior, objective in study, but dependent on stimulus conditions in the environment. Watson said that behaviorism is the scientific study of human behavior, the study of what people do. While he was still at the University of Chicago, he met Mary Ickes, and they were later married and had 2 children. They were divorced because, like his father, he also was involved with extramarital affairs. After they were divorced, he married Rosalie Rayner, his assistant, one of the graduate students, and they also had 2 children, 2 boys that were the focus of Watson's behavior study, which put a great strain on his relationship with the 2 boys. Watson resumed his work at Johns Hopkins University after World War I. He wanted to prove that 3 reactions, fear, rage, and love, could be artificially conditioned in children. This became known as Little Albert experiment, in which Watson repeatedly presented him with a rat in conjunction with a sudden loud noise to classically condition the fear of the rat in Little Albert. Although Watson's academic star burned brightly, it was short-lived. He was forced to resign his chair at Hopkins because of a scandal involving Rosalie Rayner, whom he later married. After he resigned, he continued to write books on psychology, but by 1930, his major career had shifted to the advertising business. After his wife, Rosalie, died, his poor relationship with his sons continued to deteriorate. Watson became a recluse. He burnt all of his unpublished works and died in a short time later on a farm in Connecticut in 1958. Today, most researchers in psychology agree with Watson's theory that psychology should be an objective science and that classical condition is a basic form of learning by which organisms adapt to their environment. You can review the life of John Watson at www.muskingum.edu/psych/PSYCWEB/history/Watson.htm. Thank you.